So, this video will be talking about this particular NPC and what she has to offer. This is directed towards those who are getting back into the Japanese VSO2, they're returning players from episode 3, 4, 5, or let's say you're playing the game right now and you might be wondering where I can get some free goodies. Now, this will be really good for those who are farming right now. So, to find that particular NPC, you need to go to the shop area, take one of the elevators. If you take the middle one, you need to jump down. You won't break your legs if you jump down, but what you want to do from there on out, go past Zig and Xeno, find the entrance to the cafe, jump down here, and you'll find this NPC. They got a lot of other badges and memories and stuff you can toy around with, but the one you want to toy around with specifically is the exchange weapon badges. You want to click on it and you'll see a bunch of stuff over here. This is very important because when it comes to the 2020 stuff, you realize that most of this stuff is still relevant. This is good stuff you want to use for Japanese PSO2, especially when it comes to the units. Now, I'm going to say something that's really obvious. It doesn't matter if it's this game, it's like any sort of game. But you always want to go for the highest rarity because it's the meta. Because it will give you the most benefits compared to all the other ones. Granted that, once again, it is debatable, it is flexible because it depends on what you're doing and what you have in X, Y, and Z. But once again, the overall statement is this. If it's a higher grade, it's just going to be better overall. When it comes to the 13-star weapons, 13-star unit set, for example, even though I'm wearing a 12-star unit set that have good affixes on it, and they can tank ultra hard, or I can take a beating on ultra hard a tiny bit. These are just going to give me better stats because it's a 13 star, and it also has like the benefit of getting an S class. It's just a given. Same can be said with 15 stars, but weapons are flexible due to the fact that they got these S class abilities, which allows you to actually tune it to your playstyle. Once again, that's all about fixing though. I'm not talking about that. If you are interested in getting into that sort of business, I have a playlist in the upper right hand corner or in the description telling you guys all this basic stuff, which will help you understand and allow you to make your own formulas and get a better grasp of how to go about affixing. But yeah, let me talk about these things. So these are badges from the past: 2015, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And then you got 2020. If you got any one of those old badges from those years, let's talk about the one in 2015. They started this sort of shop thing in 2015. You get these badges. If you didn't throw away those badges, you can actually convert those 2015 badges into weapon badge SP. And you'll notice that almost all these different shops will have that gold icon, meaning that you can use the weapon badge SP in any one of these shops. I will state this though, in my personal opinion, stay in 2019. This will change depending on when you watch this episode, or what you're doing exactly, or what version you're playing. But if you are playing on the Japanese version, I would say stick to the 2019 one, especially if you're a returning player from episode 3 and 4. You want to grab these particular units right here. The reason being is because it's a 12-star set. This also have decent affixes. You can get this to plus 10, and then you're good to go. I will state that you want to get out of these, try to find a better 12-star set, or go for a 13-star set. Hence the reason why I'm also going to be talking about this thing up here. But for you returning players, stick to the 2019 one. You don't need to get any weapons from here. I will state that when it comes to these particular weapons, the Allure, the Claw, the Detonation, and the Clara, however you pronounce that, these weapons are used to actually upgrade into a 14 star and a 15 star if you have the right components. I will showcase that in a bit. I did make a video talking about the Celestial and Lightstream weapons up right hand corner in the description. But overall, if you're returning from like episode 3, that's a good example of it, because if you're coming back from a long hiatus and you played during episode 3, your Sake units aren't going to be that great. Even though they might have good affixes, it's not going to help you in the long run, because on extremely hard and ultra hard, those mobs, those bosses will hit you for a lot. When it comes to the 12 stars, it will give you better defense stats, and you can tank it a bit better compared to using an 11 star set. There is a way to actually get your affixes to these new 12 stars. It is the ability transfer function, which I have in the upper right hand corner in the description. You can check that out. Make sure to read the description too, because I explain how you can actually get them, or I redirect you guys to a link in there. But yeah, that's how you can get like decent stuff if you're a returning player. Now you might be wondering, okay, Morph, I'm a player playing Japanese PSO2 right now. I just saw what you just showcased. How the fuck do I get this shit? Alright, so if you want to get the 15 star and these 13 star units, you will actually need to farm a particular quest, and this is in featured quest. Now, There are some alternatives, like doing a trigger run in the year 2020. That will give you badges for 2020, and then you can use those badges to spend over there. So if you go over here to the quest counter, I will have a short, sweet video talking about how to unlock featured quests. But you want to make sure you unlock featured quests and bonus quests. What you want to do though is you want to go to feature quest and go to the very last quest. This is pretty much your limited time quest, or your previous limited time quests throughout the years. There is one particular quest that, once again, I will make another video for, that goes into details of why it's being spammed a lot and why people are running it. But you can run this. I don't know if any other featured quests, limited quests are being spammed. I don't know if this one's being spammed right now. It will drop the 2020 medal stuff. It's just that, once again, you might not find a full MPA for it, so go at your own discretion. And that's pretty much it for this video. This is just a short video talking about this NPC and giving you guys some tips and tricks, because I might as well get it out there in a visual statement and talk about some other things later down the road. Now, I am actually using this to my advantage, because I actually need to upgrade a certain unit, aka that Novo unit, the 13-star unit that I showed you in that badge 2020. I need to upgrade into the Liberate version because, one, I have 12 stars, but I want to upgrade it into 13-star. Two, I am trying to get back into the game, or, you know, be a bit serious about the game. So I'm trying to aim for these things. You can see that I do need that 13-star Novo along with several other materials. Now, this material is a pain in the butt to get. You can't get it normally. You actually have to either buy it from the player market, or you had to trade a bunch of other components to get this thing. I'll talk about that in its own separate video. And then everything else is its own little thing. So, once again, this is just a brief video talking about that NPC and showcasing that you can get stuff if you are getting back into the game, especially if you held on to those badges, and also if you are playing the game right now. It's very easy to get stuff in the game. It's not like it's hard to farm for it. I got a lot of things to state, but I'm hold my tongue right now. I will state this: if you have been paying attention to my uploads, you'll realize that I took down the advanced quest video. The reason why I did that is because there is a reason to why some people will actually spam it into Japanese PSO2, so I will do a very special redo on that video. You'll see it in due time, but I'm going to release this video as it is. Thank you guys for watching. If you got any question, comment, concerns, put it down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!